Hello again. With so many abandoned pledges and broken promises to choose from, it's hard to know where to begin when discussing Keir Starmer's government. One cast iron assurance, which was certainly aimed at every single person in the country, was a manifesto commitment to reduce our energy bills. Indeed, a specific figure was mentioned that bills would go down by £300 a year. Does anybody else remember that? In the description to this video, I give a link to a piece published on July the 2nd last year by a local Labour Party group in the town of Bracknell. But it was duplicated across many other districts in the run-up to the election. The headline reads, GB Energy saving you £300 a year. Thank goodness for that. I honestly thought that I might be suffering from false memory syndrome. You see, in the weeks before last year's general election, almost everybody in the country was anxious about rising energy prices, and so Labour promised to stop them from rising any further. More than that, they promised to reduce our energy bills by £300 a year. How cool would that be? If we voted Labour, then our bills would stop rising and actually start to fall. It sounded too good to be true, but hey, surely it was worth a punt. I wonder if anybody watching this video in Britain has actually seen his or her electricity and gas bills falling compared with what they were at the time of the election. Or have they continued to rise remorselessly? I know what has been happening to my own energy bills, but hey, maybe I'm out of some kind of loop. For all I know to the contrary, some viewers might actually be paying £300 a year less for their energy now than they were when Rishi Sunak was Prime Minister. If so, be sure to say so in the comments here. For my own part, I never for a moment expected bills to do anything other than rise, whoever was voted in. This kind of dishonest promise, though, was enough to sway the election in Labour's direction. By recklessly claiming that they would end the use of hotels for asylum seekers and reduce our electricity bills, they gambled on the fact that enough people would either fall for their deceit or at the very least take a chance on there being at least something true hidden away among all those barefaced lies. Those gullible idiots must be feeling pretty silly now, 7.5 months later, with far more asylum seekers in hotels than before the election and energy bills soaring. I shouldn't really laugh because with reform beginning to fragment and the Conservative Party led by a useless woman, there is every chance that Labour is likely to win the next election as well. There's a depressing thought for a Sunday morning.